Dario and I'm Sabiha Samar. Here are today's top stories. From June 10th to June 15th, the President of South Korea will be visiting the Central Asian countries of Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. This visit marks the first state visit to Turkmenistan by a South Korean president in the past 5 years. Accompanying the president on this trip are First Lady Kim Kyon-hee and representatives from over 60 Korean companies. The South Korean president will arrive in Kazakhstan on Tuesday for a 3-day state visit, during which he will hold a summit with Kazakh president to discuss deepening the bilateral strategic partnership. Additionally, he will meet with the ethnic Koreans and South Korean citizens and participate in a Kazakh-Korean business forum on the 12th of June. In Uzbekistan, the president will meet with the Uzbek leader and attend a bilateral business forum. President Yoon Suk-Yeol's visit to Central Asia marks a critical step in launching the Korea Central Asia Initiative, also known as the K-Silk Road or Road. This initiative focuses on resources, official development assistance, alliance and development cooperation, aiming to foster stronger ties between South Korea and Central Asian nations. The visit highlights South Korea's broader strategy within the Eurasian context, enhancing cooperation in transportation and energy. The primary goal of the Eurasia Initiative includes promoting peaceful prosperity in the region and addressing North Korea's nuclear ambitions through engagement and economic integration. The initiative emphasizes the development of a trans-Korean railway that would connect South Korea to the broader Eurasian land bridge, significantly reducing overland shipping costs and enhancing South Korea's export capabilities. The Central Bank of Uzbekistan met with a delegation from the Asian Development Bank, led by senior financial sector expert Andrew McCartney, on June 11th. The meeting centered around the development of an inclusive financial sector. ADB representatives pointed out the importance of developing a comprehensive action plan for the successful implementation of the program. This plan includes critical aspects such as the selection of partner banks, the financing of microfinance organizations, and technical support for entrepreneurship development companies. Discussions included the National Strategy for Financial Inclusion and the creation of a comprehensive action plan to support microfinance and entrepreneurial development. UNESCO has announced plans to install flood warning systems in Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. The announcement was made by UNESCO General Director Audrey Azoulay at the Glacial Forum, part of the high-level international conference Water for Sustainable Development in Dushanbe. Azoulay stated that UNESCO's science mandate includes assessing populations' vulnerability to glacial melting. She revealed that flood early warning systems will be installed in the Talgar River Basin in Kazakhstan, in the Sem River Basin in Uzbekistan, and the Alay Valley in Kyrgyzstan. Additionally, plans are in place to implement the system in Tajikistan as well. These systems aim to mitigate the risk posed by glacial melting, ensuring early warnings in vulnerable regions. This initiative is part of a broader effort to safeguard glacial heritage and address climate change impacts in Central Asia. Akilbek Zaparov, Chairman of the Cabinet of Ministers and Head of the Administration of the President of the Kyrgyz Republic, announced that Kyrgyzstan has attained an average GDP growth rate of 7%, with an accelerated growth rate of 8.8% in the first quarter of 2024 at the International Energy Investment Forum in Vienna. The country's government is focusing on energy reforms and renewable projects, including the construction of the Kambarata HPP-1 hydroelectric power station. Additionally, new initiatives in agriculture and tourism, such as the development of a new ski cluster, promise to attract further investment and boost the economy. Turkmenistan and South Korea have signed multiple agreements during President Yoon's visit to Ashgabat. The heads of Turkmenistan and South Korea concluded a series of negotiations culminating in the signing of multiple bilateral documents. President Serdar Berdimuhamedov of Turkmenistan welcomed President Yoon Suk-Yeol of the Republic of Korea on a state visit to Ashgabat, which commenced on June 10th. These agreements span various sectors including energy, urban development, and healthcare. Notably, Hyundai Engineering will collaborate on gas preparation facilities at the Galkinis gas field, highlighting the deepening cooperation between the two nations. The European Union has pledged €150 million in emergency aid to Afghanistan. This aid aims to address the severe humanitarian crisis in the country, providing food, shelter, healthcare, and education to millions in need. the EU's support extends to Afghan refugees in neighboring countries like Pakistan and Iran, reflecting the regional impact of Afghanistan's crisis. The allocation of funds includes support for various initiatives both within Afghanistan and in neighboring countries accommodating Afghan refugees. Inside Afghanistan, nearly 126 million euros will be channeled to assist humanitarian partners working on the ground, addressing urgent needs such as food assistance, shelter, healthcare, and access to clean water and sanitization facilities. Additionally, approximately over 14 million euros has been earmarked for education in emergencies, aiming to provide educational support to millions of children and adolescents, particularly girls who face barriers to accessing secondary schooling. That's all for today's news. Stay tuned for more updates.